Singh.
And I'm Anadya Sharma.
And today we are going to have a podcast on the topic celebrating the biggest festival of democracy. It is based on the general election of 2024. And today we have the honor to have our principal ma'am, Dr.Anupma Mishra, with us. Jai Hind, ma'am.
Jai.
Ma'am, with your permission, shall we begin with the podcast?
Yes, sure.
Ma'am, I think this podcast is best relevant to you, as you have been seeing the future of our country in classes, studying and interacting with you. Ma'am, with this I would like to ask you a question. Ma'am, according to you, what is democracy?
Democracy, my definition of it will be, of course, very similar to what Indian Constitution says: of people, for people and by people. I believe when equal opportunity, equal privileges are given to everyone to exercise their veto power in selecting a very capable government who runs the country, and the process of selection is fair and highly transparent enough. I think that is democracy, and therefore we celebrate this occasion like Festival of Democracy.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I highly agree with your answer. And as we know, for the past centuries and even in current times, women have been fighting for their reservation and to play their role in elections. So, as a woman yourself, what are your opinions on women reservation in elections?
I think from past so many years, what my personal observation has been, like we have been talking about women empowerment and women reservation, but I think this is the time women have already made their places, they have reserved their seats wherever they wanted to. So neither we are weak, neither we are looking for any reservation or any empowerment. Probably, I think on the reverse side, probably now the men should be looking for more empowerment in this society today, because the girls have already spread their wings enough to reach out to their horizons. Their dreams they can captivate, their desires they can achieve, their passions they can pursue. So I think looking for reservation for the women in the parliament or in your legislative assembly or other local platforms where we are looking for them to be standing especially in the field of politics. I think women have made their place, and of course whatever the government has, Indian government has already allotted to them, like a Mahila Pratyashi and this thing, they have been winning, and I don't think they need any recognition now in the politics.
Ma'am, I agree with your point. And ma'am, moving further, I would ask you a question. You have seen children, like you have taught children, multiple children in your times, and you have seen future of this country growing in front of your eyes. Ma'am, most of them are going to cast their first vote. Ma'am, are there any tips which you would like to give them?
Yes, of course. Don't abscond this opportunity, first thing. Never think that what difference does it make if I do not go for casting my vote. It matters. Drop by drop water makes an ocean. Therefore, vote by every single citizen of the country matters and is valuable for having a democratic government in the country. And the tip that, of course, I want to give my Sunbeams students and all the young people, those who would be casting first time their vote, that remember, voting is your right. Use it judiciously. Do not get influenced by the stature of the candidate or by the projection of a particular party or a political party or how they are going to influence the people in cash or kind. I think that should not be. As an aware citizen, never go for it. Look for a candidate who is actually going to represent you, your society, your community as a whole when it comes to fight out any battle. And look for a candidate who works for the welfare of the people around, not himself faring well. And though me, you, we all around the children sitting here, we all realize that today politics is considered as a, I may not use this word rightly, but it says like it's become a hub of things which are full of corruption, which are unfair, which are not right. But I think when you use your vote to choose the right kind of government with absolute transparency, with no news like capturing of EVMs, no capturing of booth, no influencing of the citizens of a particular country or the particular community, locality or city in cash or kind. So when the people are strong enough to make a very free choice of selecting the right kind of person, the right kind of representative from the society, who can not only manifest what they are looking for, but also continues to work, or not only for them, for the people, for the generations that are yet to come forward. So I think that's my only tip for all the Sunbeams, all Varuna Sunbeams and all the youngsters, those who are going to cast their vote for the first time. Use your vote. Every single vote has, I don't know how many megawatt power it has. So use it right. Use it for the right person.
Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful answer. I'm sure the young people out there would highly take your tip into consideration. Now, as the general elections of 2024 are ahead of us, would you like to share the story of when you casted your vote for the first time?
When I casted my vote for the first time, it was in class 11th. I was already married, with a lot of ghungat and palla, the way the traditional would go. I had to go along with my in-laws, and there the people helped me also to cast the vote. You know, the way the children are aware because of social media and because of so many platforms they get to listen to, we weren't so much aware, we weren't so much alert about casting our vote. We simply had to follow the family tradition. If I belonged to a family who believed in the values of Congress, or I suddenly had to change my own beliefs and culture because I know I was married to another family. So I had to adopt that system completely. So we did not have very free choice or liberty to use your own vote even freely. But yes, the times have changed, the concepts have changed, the perception of the people, even a little child has changed. Children are bold enough to opine their views now. So I think this strength should continue. That is, had to have very powerful thoughts, very solid thoughts to do something or to achieve something. That was missing in my times, I think. That was the time.
Ma'am, while you spoke about awareness through social media, there are multiple ways people get influenced or get redirected towards something wrong through it. Ma'am, how do you separate the news which are not right and the real news from any media you see? For example, even news or social media. We have seen that even media has become corrupt in some way or other.
First of all, I am active at social medias. I do watch YouTube and Facebook, and I do watch TV at times, very rarely, maybe once in a month or 3 months like that. I sit in front of TV. That of five, not more than 5 to 10 minutes. But when it is on and my family members are around and something is going on, I keep on listening to this thing. For me, the most reliable source of information about anything, and in particularly about the politics, is only the newspaper. It's only the newspaper that I would give. Maybe not 100%, but yes, 85 to 90%. I feel when they give it in the print, the news is authentic, the informations are genuine, and
Because you are liable for the information there.
information that they provide in print. Because on social media, anyone can speak and go on and delete the content. So I don't find them very authentic. So I rely only on the information or the news that is printed in the newspaper. That is the most reliable source to get the information.
So, thank you, ma'am. Now, moving forward towards the last question. How do you see the role of educational institutions like ours at Sunbeam School in shaping the future of our democracy?
I think all Sunbeams, all the students of Sunbeam, wherever they go, they are bound to carry that feeling of patriotism within, knowingly or unknowingly, their heart echoes with Jai Hind. So in the subconscious also, the way I do, probably every day in my dreams, I don't know how many people I would be wishing good afternoon, Jai Hind or Jai Hind, simply like that. My children also would be dreaming of Jai Hind, saluting the country. The kind of ethics, the kind of values we try to inculcate in them, that makes we educators believe that wherever they go, whatever they do, their conscience will not ever allow them to do something that goes beyond the country, that goes beyond the welfare of the citizens of the country. And the kind of demeanor, the kind of the finesse that they carry, I think that will not allow them to come down to the level that would interfere with the democracy of India. That kind of trust and belief I have on my children, my students, and I think the way I feel proud of being an Indian, my children will also proudly be the same. हम सब भारतीय हैं and will be able to respect and honor the democracy as well.
Absolutely agreed, ma'am. With this, we come to the end of the podcast. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us your time for this podcast. Jai Hind, ma'am.
Thank you and Jai Hind.